Welcome back, everybody, to the Cleveland Cavaliers MyNBA series here on the PlayStation 5. As today, we continue the second round of the postseason with games 5 and 6 against the Boston Celtics. Last episode, we had games 3 and 4, both of which were in Cleveland, and we ended up splitting them. In Game 3, we had an overtime thriller, including a Kevin Porter Jr. three as time expired in the fourth quarter to tie the game up, but Boston ultimately won, including 48 points from Jason Tatum. In Game 4, we won pretty convincingly, 108-90. We were up by 29 entering the fourth quarter and really just dominated this game. We knew it was a must-win in order to not be down 3-1 again like we were in the first round against Brooklyn, and we were able to win it. Although I do have confidence that this team maybe could have made a run down 3-1 again, it's not overly likely. So it's even with 3 games to go, and at this point, it's just a best of 3. The Celtics do have home court. They have home at Game 5. We're at home Game 6, and if the series does go to a Game 7, it would be in Boston. So without further ado, let's get this show underway. Game 5 action here at the TD Garden as the 4-seeded Cavs take on the 1-seeded Celtics to see who will take a 3-2 series lead in this second round playoff matchup. Regular starters for the Cavs: Sheppard, Sexton, Reddish, Garrett, and Big Fafa. For the Celtics, it'll be Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Aleksej Pokusevski, and Derek Favors. So let's get this one underway. Celtics with the ball here early. Jason Tatum with a nice spin move on Garrett, going inside for the slam. Jason Tatum was very good in the 2 games in Cleveland. Starts this one off quite well. 6-4, nice pass inside from Sheppard over to Cedric Garrett for the bucket. Cavs going here, running the fast break. Colin Sexton with it, 4-3, and it will go down. And only 5 points here for Sexton. The Cavs off to a hot start. Sexton again for 3, no good this time, but it's rebounded by Diafafafobo. He's blocked at the rim by Derek Favors. And then on the fast break, Jason Tatum would get the mid-ranger to go down. So now it is 6-9. Nice. As here's Cedric Garrett. Pump fake, misses the dunk. Diafafafobo gets it back, gets the layup and the foul. Derek Favors is called for the shooting foul. Nice and one for Big Fafa. And it's now 14-10. Tatum, no good, but Derek Favors with the putback as we've got ourselves a back-and-forth first quarter after that hot start for the Cavs. Sexton, no good, but again, Big Fafa with the putback. He is 5-4 early in the first quarter, and the Celtics would call time. Here is McDaniels, denied at the rim by Nasir Little. Celtics get it back at the shot clock buzzer. It's good from Doug McDermott. Now only a 1-point game. Here's the big man, Akapi Adebayo. Drives past Azubuike. Inside for the slam. Nice dunk for Akapi Adebayo, and it's now 22-17. Here's Theo Maledon showing off the jelly inside for the layup. Nice play. 24-19. Here is McDaniels for 3, and it will go down. 26-24, Cleveland up as time expires here in the first quarter. Last second 3 from Sexton. Bounces off the back iron, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've got ourselves a close one. 26-24, Cavs on top. Something tells me this game is going to be a tough fight from beginning to end. One of the second quarter, only 6-point lead here for Cleveland. Here's Jason Tatum driving past Garrett for the jam. Nice bucket for Jason Tatum. It's now 32-26. Sheppard having a little bit of trouble. He gets it in the hands of Kevin Porter Jr., who gets the layup. 6 points so far on the day for KPJ. Here comes Aleksej Pokusevski. Fools Diafafafobo on the pump fake. Gets it to go down. 35-30 now. The Cavs have held a 2-score lead for most of the second quarter, but the Celtics are staying in it. Nice play by Theo Maledon, the Frenchman, in for the bucket. 37-32. Again, it's a 5-point game now, as here's Kemba Walker. Gets the layup and the and one. Sheppard called for the foul. He does not like the call. And now it's a 1-score game, 37-34. Kemba did miss the 3 throw, but Walker on the next possession gets another and one. This time it's Porter called for the foul, and we're tied at 37. Colin Sexton with it, trying to regain the lead. Pump fake, no good, but there's a DOA for rebound, and the easy layup, and the Cavs are right back on top. 39-37, Sexton with a nice move past Kemba, inside for the layup, and now the Cavs are starting to pick it up a little bit. 41-37, McDaniels inside, another and one for Boston. That's like 3 straight buckets have been and ones for them, which is pretty wild. 41-40, Cleveland only down by 1 now. Step back, deep 3 for Sexton, and it is good. Nice shot for Colin Sexton, who now has 12. He's been the leading scorer here in the first half for Cleveland. Cedric Garrett with the layup in transition, 48-42, Cavs on top. As here's the former Jayhawk, Azubuike with it. Inside for Walker, nice backdoor cut by Kemba, who gets the layup. 48-44, Celtics trying to run the fast break, as here is Jaylen Brown over in the corner for Kemba Walker. Tough 3 over Nasir Little, and it's good. Nice shot for Kumbaya Kemba. 48-47, Sexton trying to drive inside. He's going to go for the mid-range, no good. Another rebound and another putback for a copy of Dioi, who's been very impressive off the bench. Obviously, he's not been great in the playoffs, but today he's looked quite good. 50-48, there's Sexton at the buzzer, it's good. Nice shot on the move by Colin Sexton. He has 14 points. And that'll do it for the first half. We've got ourselves a good one, 52-48. Kemba Walker, by the way, has 18 points. He's been very impressive so far in this game. Let's move on to the third quarter now. Sheppard, pump fake. He's going to try to drive inside, gets it to an open killer, Cam Reddish for 3. Quiet start for Reddish. He only had 2 points in the first half, but already has 3 here in the second half. Kemba Walker with a nice move. He's blocked. Odavius Sheppard made a nice play, but Kemba with the heads-up move to get the ball back and get the layup in anyway. 55-50. There's Cedric Garrett from beyond the arc. Cavs up by 8. Biggest lead of the day for the Cavs. Boston has not been up at all in this game, as Derek Favors with the rebound and the putback, cutting the lead down to 6. 58-52 now. Jaylen Brown gets it to Jason Tatum. Tatum on the drive with the finish. Nice slam for Tatum. 58-54. Here's Reddish on the move. He airballs his shot, and the Celtics going to take it back quickly the other way. Jaylen Brown on the mid-range. It's good, and the Celtics immediately cut the lead down to 2. Now it's only a 1-point game, 59-58. As here's Jaylen Brown, 4-3. It's good, and for the first time today, the Boston Celtics are on top. Cavs on the other end going to try to take the lead away, and they do, as Odavius Sheppard gets the layup. Sheppard currently with only 9 points, but he also has 8 assists. 61 apiece. Jason Tatum for 3. Bad play by Kevin Porter Jr. I think he assumed Tatum was just going to pull up from deep and was not expecting the pump fake. Speaking of Kevin Porter Jr., there he is with the mid-ranger. 65-67, Boston up. As here is Jaylen Brown with it. He is denied. Sheppard and Diafafafo got a hand on it. McDaniels ends up airballing the shot. Here comes the Cavs on the fast break. Diafafafo kind of heaves up a prayer, and it somehow goes in. Don't really know why Big Fafa shot that. There was still 17 seconds left on the shot clock, but it went in, so it doesn't really matter. Ensuing possession, the Celtics immediately get the lead right back. Nice slam for Jaden McDaniels. 67-69. Nice. Cavs also trying to be at that nice number, and they are successful. Sheppard was matched up with Doug McDermott, and he just took him right to the hole. 69-71. Here is Sheppard off the screen for the lead. It's no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We've got ourselves a good one. 69-71. Boston Celtics lead. Can the Cavs get the comeback here in the fourth quarter? Now it's a 4-point game. Sexton pump fakes about 4 times. Goes for the mid-range, and it's good. That's Sexton's first bucket of the second half. 73 apiece now. Here comes Kemba Walker. That's going to be an and one. Garrett is called for the blocking foul, but it does still count as an and one, even though it wasn't necessarily a shooting foul. 73-76. Look at Killer Cam Reddish going inside the lane for the dunk. 75-76 now. Here's Kemba Walker with a nice move for the layup. Kemba's been virtually unstoppable today for the Cavs, as Garrett with a sloppy pass, and it's going to be an interception for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown inside for the layup. It's good. And Boston is all of a sudden up by 8. Their biggest lead of the day with 4 minutes to go. Cleveland has to pick it up, and I suppose that's a good start. Nice drive and dunk for Odavius Shepperd. Shepperd has to go alpha mode here down the stretch if the Cavs want to win, and so far he's done that. Following possession, he drills a 3, and within a matter of seconds, it's only a one-score game. 84-81. Pokusevski no good. Big rebound and putback, however, from Derek Favors. And it's now 86-81. 2.5 to go here in Game 5. Kemba Walker making some moves. The layup will fall. And Boston is now up by 3 possessions. Here's Reddish for 3. No good. Garrett with a big rebound. Gets the layup to go in. Massive play by Cedric Garrett. Now it's only a 5-point game. Cleveland on the fast break. Garrett over to Reddish. Step back 3 for Killer Cam Reddish. Only a 2-point game now with under a minute to go. Here we go, everybody. Jason Tatum with it. Big mid-range shot, and it goes in. Gigantic bucket for Tatum. After a pair of Odavius Shepperd free throws, it's now 88-90. Tatum heaves it up from Curry range, and it goes in. Gigantic bucket for Tatum. Boston up by 5. Shepperd pulls up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Boston. And the Celtics are now in the driver's seat. Up by 7. The backups and depth players are in. As Diathafafo gets it to Zion Hopkins III, who is blocked at the rim by Udoka Azubuike. That's a beautiful way to end the game. Caden Bluefield, a former first-round draft pick, will dribble out the clock. And the Boston Celtics get the win. 95-88. This was a tough, gritty win. I gotta give both teams credit. Neither team really shot the ball well from the perimeter. So both teams really keyed in on defense and really gave it their all, even if the shots weren't falling really from either side. 31 for Kemba, he was really impressive. Tatum with a somewhat quiet 18, although he had arguably the 2 biggest shots of the game at the end. Boston only went 6 of 19 from 3. Meanwhile, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, 4 players in the double figures. Shepperd led the scoring with 18, 17 for Garrett, 16 for Sexton, who only had 2 in the second half. 11 for Reddish, 8 and 13 for Diathafafo, but 6 for 26 from 3. Let's look at it by quarter. In the first quarter, 1 for 5 from deep, 1 for 4 in the second quarter, 2 for 8 in the third, 2 for 9 in the fourth. That's not going to cut it. The Cavs did not shoot over 30% from 3 in a single quarter this game. So, I mean, there are a lot of young shooters on this team. Obviously, they can get hot and cold, but I mean, the perimeter shooting was just not there today. So that brings us to a Game 6. This is a must-win game for the Cavaliers. They are 3-0 in elimination games so far in this postseason. They were down 3-1 in the first round against the Nets, came back and won the series. This is the first elimination game here against the Celtics. So we'll see what these young Cavaliers can do here in one of the biggest games of the entire MyNBA series up to this point. Jaden McDaniels will be starting instead of Aleksej Pokusevski for Boston, but other than that, the rest of the Celtics lineup is the same, and obviously the Cavs lineup is the same as it's been the entire postseason. McDaniels trying to start things off on the right foot. Instead, he completely misses the rim. It's an air ball. Obviously, I imagine Boston wants to set the tone. That's not an ideal way to do it. And then on the other end, Shepperd floats in a tough layup. Now it's 2-2. Kemba Walker for 3. Air ball again. Is there wind on this side of the court? I don't get it. 2 air balls in the first minute of the game. On the other end, Colin Sexton drills for 3. Off the inbound, it's Odavius Shepperd with a step back for 3. And it is good. Odavius Shepperd thrives in high-pressure situations. Being an elimination game, no shortage of pressure here today. So let's see if he will shine for the moment. There's Kemba Walker for 3, making up for his air ball. 12-7 now your score. Cavs on top. As here's Jaylen Brown trying to slam on Diathafafo. He was almost successful. Derek Favors does get the putback, however. Now it is 12-9. Here's Shepperd on the drive, getting the finish. 11 points here in the first quarter for Odavius Shepperd. Very hot start for him. He did not reach 11 points in Game 5 until the fourth quarter. Now he's done it in the first 4 minutes of the game as Kemba Walker maneuvering his way to the bucket. He gets the layup. 16-11 now. Walker over to Jason Tatum. That seems to be Tatum's hot spot throughout this series, making the three. 14-16 now. Sheppard again with another slam. Sheppard has been responsible for all 18 Cavalier points today, whether it's been him scoring or off of assists. He has been marvelous up to this point. Kemba Walker kind of heaves up some junk there, and it goes in, cutting the Cavs lead down to 1. 17-18, a lot of the subs are in, as here's Maledon inside for the two-handed dunk. And for the first time today, the Celtics are on top. Now it's 19-18. Sexton, tough play over Maledon, no good. Grabs his own rebound and gets the putback. Nice play for Colin Sexton. 22-21, here comes Mamadou Anechiania, the rookie out of Nigeria, with an awesome dunk. Celtics here with it for the final possession of the quarter. Azubuike for three, and he is blocked. A statement here at the end of the first quarter from Okapi Adeoye, and the Cavs will hold on to their 1-point lead, 24-23. Looks like we might have ourselves another tough, gritty game of basketball, just like Game 5. Maledon misses the shot, gets his own rebound over Odavius Sheppard for the layup. 25-26, Cedric Garrett steals it away from Jason Tatum. Garrett on the other end, one-on-one opportunity, heaves up a tough layup, and it goes in. The best defense creates good offense. What a play for Cedric Garrett. 27-28, here's Kemba Walker for the lead, gets the layup to roll inside the net. Cavs back up by 1, 29-30. Here's Jason Tatum with it. He is blocked! Cedric Garrett with another big play on Tatum. Cavs on the other end. It's Kevin Porter Jr. with a deep three back out from Curry range. 29-33, another block for the Cavs. Diathafafobos denies it away from Grant Williams. Cavs on the other end. Sheppard to kill a Cam Reddish. Misses the three, but Yusuf Diathafafobos there for the putback. Again, the best defense creates good offense. Here's Kemba Walker, gets Sheppard to stumble a little bit, drills the three, and Kemba Walker has been extraordinary in this game. He was great in Game 5 as well. You know who else has been extraordinary? This kid, Odavius Sheppard, who halfway through the second quarter already has 21 points. This is a good old-fashioned duel between Sheppard and Kemba. Nice three for Jaylen Brown to cut the lead down to 2. Now it's tied at 41, about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Tough three for Aleksej Pokusevski. It rims out, but Derek Favors is there for the putback. 43-41. Cavs trying to tie it or take the lead as Mamadou muscling down on Jaylen Brown. That's an and one. It's kind of tough to stop Mamadou inside when he's muscling down. I mean, Mamadou is built like an absolute ox. He is jacked. 45-44. Celtics with this steal, trying to make it a two-score game. They don't, but they do make it a three-point game off of the Udoka Azubuike putback. 47-44. Sexton floats it up. It's an and one. Kemba Walker called for the foul. This game is now tied at 49. Cavs trying to get a last-second shot before halftime. Colin Sexton runs past Little, has an open three. It's no good, and that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied up at 49, so pretty much whichever team plays better in the second half will be the team who ends up winning. 21 points for Odavius Sheppard, 23 for Kemba Walker. The 2 point guards have been extraordinary. Let's go to the second half. Celtics up by 1. But Odavius Sheppard off the inbound with a quick dunk. And now it is 52-53. Cavs up. Sheppard in the hands of Reddish for three. No good. Reddish did not score in the first half, but Odavius Sheppard there for the putback. Sheppard with all 6 Cavalier points so far in the second half, putting him at 27 on the day. Jaylen Brown with a nice slam, pushing the lead down to 1. Now the Celtics are up by 1. Sheppard on the drive inside for Cedric Garrett, who floats in the soft layup. 59-58. I thought Garrett was going to slam it there, to be honest. As here's Sheppard. Pump fake on Kemba. I mean, Sheppard is the clear height advantage. He's going to take that ISO opportunity 10 times out of 10, and he drills the three. 58-62. Here's Walker. This time he gets Kevin Porter Jr. stumbling inside for the layup. 60-52. Celtics trying to take the lead or tie it on this possession. Pokusevski over to Grant Williams. Tough three, and it's good. Off balance was Williams, but he still gets it to go in. The Celtics are now up. Will they stay up? The answer is no. Mamadou Anichia gets the three. Mamadou's been good off the bench. He has 10 points on the day. As Jaylen Brown for the slam. Look at the scoreboard. The Celtics are now up by 6. Cleveland is starting to go into one of their droughts again, and now they're really getting sloppy. Off the inbound, it's stolen by Jaylen Brown. Brown nearly loses it, but he gets it back to Tatum for 3. It's good, and the Celtics are now up by 9. Cleveland has to play catch-up. Here's Cedric Garrett driving past Pokusevski for the tomahawk slam. 74-69. Nice. Just over 15 seconds left in the quarter. What a dunk by Jason Tatum. I don't even think that one hit the net. 76-69. Cavs going to go for a last-second shot. Sexton drills the 3 at the buzzer. That's a big shot. The Cavs needed to get some momentum entering the fourth quarter, and that's exactly what they get. 76-72, Boston up by 4. And to start the fourth quarter, Sheppard drills the 3. So all of a sudden, this game is down to 1. Odavius Sheppard currently with 33 points on the day. Tatum, fade away, tray ball. It's good. The weatherman predicted heavy rain tonight from Tatum, who has been great. There is Odavius Sheppard with another drive and finish, pushing the lead down to 2. 79-77, what a pass by Sheppard over to Colin Sexton for the layup. And now this game is tied up at 79. Here comes Kemba Walker trying to show off the moves on Sheppard. Drills the 3, Boston up by 3. 82-79, Sheppard with a nice move on Pokusevski with a powerful dunk. Odavius Sheppard now up to 37 points on the day. 82-81, here is Kemba Walker with it. Gets the screen from Favors. He gets Big Fafa to stumble this time. That's like 3 Cavs who have gotten their ankles broken today by Kemba Walker. Walker's just been a machine here. 84-83, look at Odavius Sheppard from beyond the arc. Sheppard now has 42 points on the day. That has to be a career high for Sheppard in the postseason and regular season. Kemba Walker, the mid-ranger, to take the lead, 88-86 with 4 minutes to go. Sheppard drives inside, misses the layup, rebounded by Diafafa-Fobo. He's blocked, gets his own shot back. Big Fafa, again, no good. Gets the rebound, again, no good. That's like 4 shot attempts on that possession. They didn't make a single one. You just cannot have possessions like that. Sheppard on the other end does drill the 3. So now it's 90-89. Celtics up by 1. Boston with the steal on the other end. Here's Kemba Walker with it. Walker, tough shot. It's good. Putting the Celtics now up by 3. 92-89. A beautiful pass for Jaden McDaniels for 3. And Boston is now up by multiple possessions. 95-90. Big opportunity for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown wide open for 3. It's good. And the Celtics now lead by 8 with about a minute and change to go. Cleveland misses the shot. Boston on the fast break. Kemba Walker with it. Walker gets the screen, trying to drive inside. Boston now up by 10 with 55 seconds left. That could be the dagger. Cleveland hoping for a miracle. Sheppard for 3. No good. It's rebounded by Favors. And yeah, it's really not looking good right now for the Cavs. Sheppard tries to steal it away, but instead it's a kicked ball violation on Sheppard. So now it's 102-90. Cavs just have to heave up shots at this point, hope for an absolute miracle, and it just does not happen. So that's how this game ends. The Boston Celtics will win the second round of the postseason. 102-90 is your final score here in 6 games. And the season has come to a close here for the Cleveland Cavaliers as they will finish off with a second round exit. Now, I got to give this Cavs team a lot of credit. Their best player is a year removed from high school. The oldest player who gets minutes on this team is 24-year-old Colin Sexton. And they made it to the second round and put up a tough fight against not only the best team in the NBA and the Boston Celtics, but the defending champions as well. 46 points for Odavius Sheppard. He was truly incredible in this game, but the rest of the guys just did not step up. Our offense was just really bad down the stretch. I don't think we got a single field goal in the final 3.5 minutes of the game. O'Davious Shepperd scored 16 of the 18 points in the fourth quarter. Nobody other than Shepperd scored in the final 7 minutes of the game. That's pretty disgraceful, and it's not that Shepperd took all the shots, it's just that everybody was missing. 4 points for Diathafafo on the day, 3 for Porter, 0 for Cam Reddish. That's unacceptable. 43 points for Kemba Walker. He was great. Not much else to say about that. So a disappointing ending to the season, but again, did you expect this team to make it to the second round of the playoffs after finishing with the second worst record in the NBA last year? I think there's a lot of optimism with this team. I think there's a lot to be excited for. So regardless if we had won the championship or not, I always planned that this would not be the end of the series. I do want to get in another season or two. So we're going to be kicking off the offseason these next few episodes and enter season number 4, where hopefully we can get farther and potentially win an NBA championship. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know what you think we should do this off season. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.